Energy and security topped the agenda in engagements between China and South Africa. This as a group of ministers spent the morning at the Chinese embassy in Pretoria in celebration of the People's Republic of China's 73rd anniversary of independence. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane is there, and he joins us now for a debrief. Quite a momentous occasion for China, Pelane, and one wonders what South Africa can draw in terms of lessons.
Well, a lot of lessons could be drawn, and that is according to the Minister of Small Businesses here in South Africa, that's Pelane Abrahams, in particular relations to energy and how it can be made available and ensure that there is security at all times. And she was not the only minister that was present here, and Minister Phakgadi was also here. We've also seen the Ministry of Police represented by the Deputy Minister Matale, and quite an auspicious movement, one could say, because in that regard, they were in the speech of the Minister Pelane Abrahams, who talked about how South Africa should ensure that the trade relations between China and South Africa are not only beneficial to China, but should also be beneficial to South Africa, so that they can be bilateral relations that are always at a mutual kind of a scope. But I think what is important that came out here is my engagements earlier on with Phakgadi, who's the Minister for Public Enterprises here, and he will not be drawn into any details, but confirming to Newzroom Afrka that he has met with the board of Eskom this morning to talk not only about the work that have been doing, but as well as to look into its composition, because you do know that every now and then there is a change to the board of Eskom, and he also talked about the fact that there is a need to review, competence every now and then, and he had told the board that, and he says, according to his words, that a person must come to the board knowing very well that they're going to dedicate 3 years of selflessness to the board of Eskom and as well as the country. But he will not be drawn to talk about what exactly that means, if he's going to be ensuring that as a matter of urgency there will be that immediate composition that is shifted around. Take a listen to what Phakgadi had to say.
Yes, I can confirm there was a meeting this morning with the board, and we've been saying to the board since last year that we are going to review the composition of the board, the type of skills that we have on the board, so that we can get the board to take responsibility for a very complex area and a challenging area in South Africa. And we thank them for the excellent service that they've given to our country. And there will be further developments, and as soon as we are ready.
Tell you what, you make what you will of the statements by the minister there about the kind of people that need to be at the board, but of course confirming that there was that meeting. This is coming at the back of the endless, cuts to power, the load sheddings that we've experienced, and currently experiencing the worst yet load shedding in our country. He also went on to say that the people that should be coming in to take Eskom forward, without giving any much details as well as to when will that be, that they need to be people that are going to dedicate their lives to South Africa. Take a listen.
Well, any board needs a mixture depending on the industry you're operating in. So you need people who understand the industry, you need people who can contribute to good governance, you need people who have a commercial and accounting background for audit committees and so on, and you need people who have change management experience as well. So that's a range of kind of skills that you look for, people who have that capability, but also people who are willing to serve this country, because now is the time for people to come forward as professionals and say, I'm willing to give South Africa 3 years of my time in order that we can move forward and get out of some of the crises that we are confronted today.
You heard the minister saying that now is the time for people to ensure that they take forward Eskom, and they have to have the requisite skills in that regard, and showing that there will be some sort of movement. There will be urgent changes, I can tell you, from what you are hearing from the minister, because now there has been a period before that has led to load shedding, and he says, with his own words, now is the time to ensure that there are skills that are going to be prevailing within that Eskom board.
And time will tell. Thank you very much, Phakgadi, for that report.